Hi, this is Susan Minicello with the Press Democrat, and we're at Carrillo High School on February 7th with seniors Sam Hegardt and Katerina Lim. Both were student activists following the Parkland shooting and before, and they have several different causes that they care about, including gun safety. So how did you feel about going back to school after the Parkland shooting?
Following the Parkland shooting, I remember going back to school and feeling unsafe to some degree, because with the amount of shootings that were happening during that time period, the question arose, it wasn't necessarily an if it was going to happen, it was more so a when question, which is a lot to kind of take in, because I didn't really know if there was going to be a school shooting or if there wasn't going to be a school shooting. And I think with the media coverage on all of the shootings that happened in that time period, it almost amplified that feeling following the Parkland shooting.
I think that after the days following the Parkland shooting, we could really feel the trauma and the tragedy amongst people. We could sense that they were scared to go to school. They were scared to live their life, do their normal routine. It's really affected all of us because, like Sam said, it's not if there is going to be one, it's going to be when, and are we going to be prepared. And I remember that shortly after we had a lot of drills about what would happen if there was an active shooter at our campus. And that is not something, we should be prepared for that, but that's not something that young children from the ages of 14 to 17 should face. We should not face about the lives of us and our classmates being taken away.
How did the shooting affect you personally, emotionally? Just how did you feel after?
I was angry and confused because there were so many shootings happening, and it almost felt like it became a trend, and I almost feel like people expected it to happen, and that really angered me. And I think that's what really prompted me to go to the March for Your Lives rally at the beginning of last year. I think I was just upset because people were getting so used to this, and I felt like Katerina just stated, you shouldn't get used to something this awful and tragic.
For me, the march and the shooting really taught me that I need to be more compassionate, because human life is so fragile, and any day we might face the inevitable end, and we really need to be more loving and check up on each other's mental health, because that is also a root of a lot of school shootings, because people are not asking each other how they are, they're not seeking help, they're not seeking rehabilitation.
Do you think mental health resources have improved since then for students?
Yes and no. I think that towards after the shooting occurred, there was a lot of checkups and resources on campuses and people asking and talking about it. But as the heat of the moment phased out, it's kind of gone away again.
And why do you think that the Parkland student activists inspired a student movement nationally for gun safety? Why do you think that was such a big wave?
I think it was I think the impact of the Parkland students, it really just reshaped what it means to be young and what it means to be active politically. Because personally, I haven't seen that type of activism before in my life. So when I saw people so young who are so well-spoken and so politically active and so aware of what's happening around them and so determined to make change, I think I looked within myself and within my own student class, and I just thought that could be applied to any school, and I thought I should apply that same type of activism, same type of caring towards my class and towards my school.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Seeing these people so powerful and so young was so inspiring, because we're constantly taught that we're too young to speak out, we're too young to create change. And once the person that stood out, Emma, from the Parkland shooting, she really inspired me, because till this day I've seen her stand up for different movements. I've seen her talk about all the inequalities that exist in this world. These people are powerful and they're young, and we can be like them. We are them.
All right, well, thank you both so much for speaking with me. I appreciate it.